Hello, and welcome to NWAVet Presents. Today we are addressing a question that surprises many veterans. Can the VA lower your disability rating? Veterans are often shocked when they receive a letter from the VA that says the VA is proposing to lower their disability rating on one or more disabilities. The questions range from, can they do that, to, why would they do that? Arguments are often made that, but I can't live without my disability payment. You mean the VA can lower my disability rating? The simple answer is yes. Under certain circumstances, the VA most certainly can and will lower a veteran's disability rating. No, the VA doesn't know you're counting on the disability to make rent. The VA doesn't know that the disability payment buys groceries. That's why we often counsel veterans to ensure that they are not counting on their disability payment for the necessities of life, because they can and often do change. Now, that being said, let's take a look at these circumstances and see what it could mean for you as a veteran. Here are some reasons that the VA will propose lowering your disability rating. First, if a re-examination shows that a disability has improved, the VA will propose lowering a rating. Second, if the VA discovers that the compensation is based on fraud, you can be certain that the compensation will be reduced or may be terminated entirely. And third, if the veteran misses a re-examination appointment, the VA will issue a predetermination letter stating their proposal to reduce. At this point, the veteran has 60 days to respond, or the VA will go ahead and reduce the rating. This is one of the reasons we counsel veterans to always read the mail that the VA sends you. Now let's look at the re-examination. The VA has the authority to re-examine veterans who are receiving compensation at any time. This includes if the VA determines they need to verify if a disability still exists or if it has gotten better. Usually the re-examination is scheduled 5 years from the rating decision. A 5-year examination is very common, though circumstances may arise when previous claims are looked at outside of that time frame. After the re-examination is complete, the VA may continue the compensation at the current rate, raise the rate, or lower the rate. If the veteran fails to show up for an exam, the VA will respond with a predetermination letter. If the veteran fails to respond with a good reason that the appointment was missed, or a valid reason for missing the appointment and a good cause why the compensation should be continued, the VA may very well terminate the compensation. Now, there are some protections in place for ratings. First of all, you have the 5-year protection. Any disability which is continued for at least 5 years may not be reduced unless all evidence of record shows sustained improvement in the disability. This means that the VA must consider the entirety of the veteran's medical history, not just one examination. This prevents one exam which may have been mistaken from influencing the rating after 5 years. You also have the 20-year protection. The only way that a rating can be lowered if it has been in place for 20 years is if the VA finds out that it is based on fraud. Then you have 100% protection. The VA must decide if there has been material improvement in the physical or mental condition evaluated as 100% disabling. The issue is not if the veteran's current symptoms meet 100%, but if the specific condition which is being evaluated as 100% has materially improved. And there's a couple of extra notes. First, many veterans are trying to get to 100%. And so they're going to keep filing claims to get there. However, this can backfire. When a new claim is filed, the VA has the authority to go back and relook at all claims the veteran has submitted. This is why when a veteran is around 70% or more rated, they're cautioned about filing a new claim with the knowledge that the VA could reduce their rating instead of increasing it. And yes, this has happened in the past. Second, word has been circulating that the VA is planning to revise the schedule of rating for certain disabilities. The question is asked by veterans if this will affect their rating. Now, according to VA regulation, the VA must continue to apply the old rating criteria to a veteran's disability if the application of the new rating would cause the veteran's rating to be reduced. In summary, the VA can reduce ratings. The most common three are for fraud, re-examination showing improvement, or missing a re-exam appointment with no follow-up action. There are 3 protections in place: a 5-year protection, a 20-year protection, and 100% protection. And finally, veterans' ratings are protected against reductions based on rating schedule revision. We hope this has cleared up some of your questions concerning the VA lowering disability ratings. If you have any questions, you can contact your local Veteran Service Officer. You can also email us at info@nwavet.org. You can find us online at www.nwavet.org or on Facebook at /NWAVet. Please like and subscribe to our channel if our videos are giving you good information. And some news: if you like what we're doing here, we have a small store on Teespring with some shirts that proclaim, "I am my brother's keeper," to remind us that we are not alone. Our battle buddy to the left and to the right is counting on us. The link to the store will be below in the video description. This is NWAVet saying thank you for watching. Y'all be careful and take care of each other out there.